Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Josh Killa here, and I'm back at it again with another video. But before we get into today's video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's just get right into this. I haven't done a life story in forever, and I'm kind of excited to do it, even though this is one of those life stories that, particularly, it's not a good thing. This isn't a fun, exciting life story. It was really it wasn't traumatic, but it's something I will never forget, and it really did scare me whenever it happened. Now, this actually happened about 10 months ago, so it's nothing really recent, so don't freak out like, oh my god, you almost got into an accident, are you okay? No, this was 10 months ago. It's just one of those things that I just remembered because I just restarted driving. This whole life story is going to be basically about driving for me, and I just restarted driving after 10 months. Because 10 months ago, I almost got into an accident. It wasn't exactly my fault. It would have been kind of half and half. Because technically, I didn't do anything that would have got me a ticket. So, technically, it wasn't my fault. But it technically would have been the other person's fault. But it's something that I did that kind of would have caused it. So, you know what? Why am I stalling? Let's just get right into today's video. Basically, I had my permit. I was a great driver. I did driver's ed, behind the wheel. I aced everything for my school. It was great. I was a great driver. I knew the rules of the road, but there's certain concepts that you get with experience of driving. Anybody that has their license right now or has their permit, you're starting to learn that. There's just some things that come with experience. And with experience, you learn, for example, if you are going through an intersection and you decide you want to make a lane change, you get up to speed, then you make the lane change. I didn't understand that whenever I first started driving. I thought, okay, well, I'll slow down, or I'll let the other person go ahead, and then I'll get into the right-hand lane. So if I'm parallel with somebody, I'll let them go ahead, and then I'll get into the right-hand lane. Anyways, so I was going to pick up a check, because I was working at McDonald's at the time. I was going to get a check, and I was 5 minutes away, and I was in the intersection, and I wanted to make a left turn through the intersection. So I did my left-hand turn, and then the car behind me went into the right-hand lane. I was in the left-hand lane. I know up ahead I was going to have to make a right-hand turn, so I wanted into the right-hand lane. With the car that was in the right-hand lane, he was basically slowing down, which didn't make sense. To this day, I don't understand why he was going slow. I wanted to go slow because I wanted to enter the right-hand lane, and you were in my way. So I was going to let him go ahead. So as he's in the right-hand lane, he's staying parallel with me. I didn't get it. It was supposed to be 45 miles per hour. He was going 20. So I slow down to 15, and he starts to go ahead slowly. So I was like, okay, so we're making progress. The whole time, I don't know what my dad was thinking, because with a permit, you have to have somebody in the car with you with a license. So I don't know what my dad was thinking, because I was going really slow. He was going really slow. Anyways, so think about it like this. If you're in the car behind us, you're starting to get ticked off. Basically what you're going to be thinking, what are these assholes slowing down for? Honestly, that's what the person behind me was probably thinking. So as I slow down, I start to make the lane change. I start heading towards the right. But with the car that was behind me, I slowed down so much to the point I was going like 10 miles per hour, to be honest. So I was stupid for this, but I was still a new driver, so I really can't blame myself for it. I handled it well once my dad pointed it out, once he said, get over. As I'm going to make the lane change, the person behind me got so ticked off, he went to gun it past me. He went to go ahead into the right-hand lane too and gun it. So as he goes to gun it, I was still trying to make the lane change, and my dad was like, get over. So I slide over to the left, I'm back into the left-hand lane, and that car was at least going like 60 miles per hour. He gunned it. He was so ticked off, he just wanted to fly past me. So it was kind of my fault, but like I said, it's technically his fault. I'm gonna say I was a dumbass for slowing down because I didn't get the concept of get up to speed then make the lane change. But he was kind of an asshole for zooming past me. Like, I get it, it's irritating, but to go 60 miles per hour zooming past somebody, kind of a dick move. I was just a dumbass for slowing down in the first place. But let's just put it this way. I was a dumbass, he was an asshole, we almost caused an accident. But anyways, that really traumatized me for driving. I realized that some people were impatient. I knew I still had so much to learn with experience and stuff, so I didn't want my license. I kind of got scared. That's why for 10 months I stopped driving, because my dad had to work up the courage in me to make me realize you need a license, you need a car. How are you going to get to work in the future? It's just one of those things you need. You need a license, you need a car. So but it traumatized me. I was really scared to start driving again, and without more practice, I wasn't going to get my license. So recently, I just started driving again. I'm starting to get a lot better. I'm really starting to get comfortable behind a wheel, but I was really scared because once you almost get into your first accident, it's something you will never forget, because in a split second, you realize something worth thousands of dollars, the car, could get completely destroyed. There's a possibility of injuries. There's a car accident is nothing you want to get into. So if anybody's been into a car accident, it's really a scary thing. The last car accident I was in was a long time ago. I was like a kid, but it's just one of those things you never forget, and it's something you never want to be in again. So that's basically my life story. Is I almost got into a car accident to the point where I almost didn't want to get my license, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyways, guys, that's basically all I have for today. If you've enjoyed this life story and want more life stories, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe. This has been Josh Killa, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.